Kim Childs with the Kim Childs team at Keller Williams Realty Portland Premier. Today I wanted to talk just a little bit about what closing is. Closing on a real estate transaction is actually when escrow records the trust deed in the new owner's name, and that is when the seller no longer owns the home and the buyer now owns the home. Some people think that closing is an appointment that a seller or a buyer has when they go into escrow and sign documents. That is not actually closing, that's just a prelude to closing. Also, occupancy can actually be on a different day than the actual date that the home closes. So for example, a seller sometimes has additional occupancy that allows them to close on the home that they're selling, get their funds, and buy a new home and then move out. In that case, they often will pay rent to the buyer for the time that they're going to stay in the home after the transaction is actually closed. Sometimes, more rarely, a buyer will actually get early occupancy where they arrange with the seller to move into the home before they own it, and usually they will pay rent as well. Sometimes too, occupancy and closing actually occur on the same date, but they might be at different times. So for example, it would be very common to write that occupancy would change at 5 p.m. on a certain day, and closing would be on that same day, but often the trust deed's recorded at a time other than 5 p.m. Could be recorded at noon, might be recorded at 4, but sometimes those are a little bit different as well. If you have any questions about anything to do with residential real estate, give me a call, get on my website,